Hey guys, it is me Inceptions and welcome back to part 2 of the platform game tutorial in Game Maker. Okay, so today we're going to cover enemies, just a simple enemy. This will be a short tutorial. So I've already got my sprite here. It's just a red circle, red square with an eye. We're going to create our enemy object, obj underscore enemy. Okay. And I didn't do what I was supposed to do there. Right, so we're going to add a create event. This tutorial is going to be a mix of code and drag and drop because sometimes I get codes a bit wrong. No, just because some of the code's a bit too hard for your first game, like setting global variables and that. So it's easy just to use some things like this. So we're going to use move fixed in this direction. We're going to give it a value of 3. And we're going to create a collision with floor and give it a reverse horizontal. So whenever it hits the floor like on a horizontal direction, it's going to go the opposite direction. But also for this, we can then, I think, set variable image underscore x scale to -1. I think that will work, but we can always test it anyway. So I've set up 2 blocks here just off camera to contain it, because I did try and record this earlier, but it did go a bit wrong. No, that didn't work. But it doesn't matter, we'll sort that out another time. That's just for trying to animate it, but we don't have to do that right now. That's pretty much all we need in our enemy for the time being. Yes, if changes, cancel that. Right, so in our player object, we're gonna make a collision with the enemy. We're gonna do this with drag and drop because this gets a bit hard. So we're gonna get a variable, test variable v speed. It's pretty much the same as coding, but leave that 0. No, that's set variable. You want test variable. So variable v speed, it's pretty much the same as coding, you just miss out a lot of words. Value 0, variable v speed, like we typed in, operation, if that's greater than 0, you're going to want to drag in one of these start blocks and end blocks. Go back up to move. Actually no, go back down to control. You want to set variable v speed -4. Okay, then we're going to want to go back up to main 1 and get this destroy instance action, and then click other. Go back down to control and get else, and then back up to main 1 and then restart room. Wait. Yeah, restart room. Or is there a different... Wait there, let me draw... I swear I'm sure there was a way to give it sort of like a fade in sort of thing. I don't know, I'll have to look. So if we test this now, our enemy's moving. If it touches us, it's going to restart the room like that. But if we land on its head, we're going to jump on it, do a little bounce, and then it's going to destroy itself. Just as like a little thing to try and mess around with, what we can do is get our enemy, edit it, just copy it like that, create a sprite called SPR underscore enemy underscore dead. We're just trying to animate some stuff, make it look a bit better like that. Edit the sprite, copy, paste that one in. Get your little selection tool, drag it. I'm just going to make it a bit, I'm just going to drag it down like that. Okay, so that's it, dead. And under this destroy instance, we're gonna create, right, we gotta create a new object called obj underscore enemy underscore dead. Add event create, timing, number of steps. Right, steps, the way timing works in this is you get your frame rate of the room, which is default to 30. So if you want the alarm to last 2 seconds, you do 60, which is 30 times 2. And we're going to use alarm 0. And then down here we're going to get our alarm 0. And we're going to destroy instance. That just means you won't have loads of these dead things there, it will disappear. Like that. We're going to set the sprite to that, and then under that we're going to, under the destroy instance in our object character, we're going to create an instance relative to object enemy. Like that. So when we run it now, this should work. Bounce up here, drop on its head, and it didn't work. Okay. Create instance. Oh, it's because I created an instance of object enemy dead relative. Close that. Reopen it. Sorry about this, guys. Drop on its head. And for some reason it created it up there, but still, you see what I mean? It changed it into a different instance, and then the instance disappeared. So sort of like when you jump on the Goomba's head. So that's your basic enemy. You don't have to do that bit at the end, because we're going to change that so it works properly anyway. So thanks for watching this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time, where we're going to cover animating our character left and right, doing a jump animation, and probably changing what he looks like so he can actually fit through these gaps. We're going to change him into a square. Yeah, we'll change him into a square so he can actually fit through these gaps. And I think, no, I'll do that in the episode after. So thanks for watching this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time.